What's up, guys? This is William from W&J Wrestling, and this is a week in wrestling. Okay, I know I promised this to y'all like a week ago, and I just want to say this is not my fault. You guys need to blame WWE. I had all last weekend, all day last weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. I had all day to make this video, and I was waiting the entire time for WWE to put up superstars, and they did not do that. And they eventually put it up, but it was like late Sunday night, and by that time I had other things to do, and so y'all need to contact WWE and complain to them. I think it's very unprofessional of them to not put up superstars on the day that they say they are. Regardless if the show is not as important, if they want to move it to a different day, they should say so. But they just don't put it up. Even this week, they haven't even put up superstars, the full episode. They put up the matches, and they put like 2 minutes from each match. And you really don't get to enjoy it. I am going to put up both weekend wrestlings today to get myself back on track. And I'm sorry that they've been late. I'm going to try and keep them on schedule. So let's just go ahead and move on to this weekend wrestling. Starting off with Raw. Heyman came out and commended the ref for his decision that he made regarding the match at Night of Champions. That it was a double. Was it double? They were both pinned. It was a tie. So Punk didn't manage to retain. I think that's about it. Just mostly gloating and such. This was a special treat. We got to have JBL and JR on commentary along with Michael Cole. And so yeah, it was just great commentary throughout the night. They all did a very good job. The botch artist, as I like to call him, who actually didn't really botch that much in this match. It was a pretty good match. They beat Primo and Epico. I think this is just W is trying to solidify them more as a tag team now, because that seems the direction they seem to be going with these guys. Then the Primetime Players came out and attacked them. They said they have a plan, that they're going to take out like all the tag teams till they get their shot that they deserved. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I love the tag division right now. It is just amazing. It's so awesome. And Eve beat Beth in a match. And I say this, that the Divas division has been seeing minor relevance over a botch. Very minor. But they have been on TV more consistently now. They've actually been getting, their small promo time and match time on Raw and SmackDown, when before it was just they were having, at minimum, a match a week on one of WWE's 3 shows. Majority of the time was on Superstars. So they actually seen a little bit more relevance. But I think W's just over damaged the Divas division. I'll discuss more in the next episode of Weekend Wrestling how their Divas division is falling apart as of right now. The Funkasaurus came out and beat Slater in a match. The original question I asked after watching this episode was, because Cesaro was at ringside talking about Clay, so it was like, okay, is there going to be a Cesaro-Clay feud now? It turns out there wasn't, so I answered my question off of that. Then Miz TV debuted, and it was pretty cool. Now, from what I understand, the crowd was saying this is boring or whatever, but from what I read, that the crowd from whatever city they were in was a very tough crowd, and they were giving a lot of superstars a hard time, regardless of who they are. Orton didn't get cheered a lot. He's very popular, a lot of people. And it just a lot of different reports I was reading that the crowd was just being very difficult with a lot of the stars. But I thought this was very interesting. I thought it was hysterical. He had Booker T come on there. He didn't let Booker T answer a single question. And then Ryback ended up coming out and attacking Miz. So it led to the question, will there be a Miz and Ryback feud? And, we know the answer at this point. Well, partially. Don't really know the full answer. So we'll move on to that later. And then Ziggler beat Santino match. Completely pointless, completely irrelevant, complete waste of time. This match made no sense. It was just a squash match, nothing more. It was a decent back and forth match, but the match had no other intention other than Ziggler just beating Santino. There was no point to this match. Barrett beat Gabriel. This was actually a really good match. Nice back and forth between the both of them. Um, I'm just a little disappointed right now that Barrett's just been subject to squash matches. I really would, he deserves to be in the main event right now. So it's it's some feud with somebody. But, maybe within weeks to come, I understand that they're really busy right now, and I understand that the WWE creative team is the opposite of what their name stands for, creative. Yeah, they're good for absolutely nothing. So yeah, hopefully Barrett will be doing something soon, and hopefully Gabriel will be doing something soon. I know he's in a tag team with Tyson Kidd, but I don't know how far they're gonna go with them as a tag team. Then it was a pretty funny promo backstage. Jarrett was giving out everyone free subs, and everybody was like, "Name this sub this, and it can be this on it." It was a pretty good promo. I thought it was pretty funny. The Team Friendship beat Trophy and Kofi and Truth to retain the tag titles. I think Dan O'Brien made Kofi or Truth, one of them, tap out to the no lock. So yeah, good match, and like I said, I love the tag division right now. Orton beat Tensai in a senseless match. It was just a filler match throw-in. Complete irrelevance. Yeah, it's not even leading to anything. Just, yeah. Sandow beat Ryder in a match. Again, pointless. Just Sandow beating Ryder. I guess W just figures if a heel beats a crowd favorite, the crowd dislikes them more. Yes, but the crowd gets madder at WWE for squashing someone they really like, because Ryder is very popular, and it's sad, and the crowd loves him, and WWE just has no idea what to do with him. They have no idea what to do with a lot of people. Cena and Sheamus beat Punk and Del Rio in a match. Cena went to pin Punk, but his foot was on the ropes, but the ref didn't catch it. So yeah, Punk was really mad and blah blah blah. But this was before Cena had his surgery. I guess I'll go ahead and do the update now that Cena. Most everybody should know that Cena had surgery on his arm. He's going to be out for the next, I believe they said 6 weeks, so he should be back in time for Hell in a Cell, which is very disappointing, because I thought we were actually going to pay-per-view without him. But nope, that wasn't going to happen. But who knows? We'll see what happens. Maybe his recovery time may take longer than they think, so we'll see what happens with that. Moving on to Superstars, which took forever and a day to be put up. Ted DiBiase made, I guess it's like I wouldn't say his TV return, his internet return, because the show's on the internet. And he was back at the pay-per-view at Night of Champions in the Battle Royal. But I think they should have been more spotlight on his return. He's so talented, he should be given a push. And instead, he's on Superstars beating JTG, who's going absolutely nowhere either. Then Drew beat Jinder. Now, initially, after seeing this match, I would have assumed that maybe Drew was making a face turn. No, then these two actually are now working with Slater. So yeah, we'll move on to that later. Otunga beat Tyson in a match. What was I going to say? Oh, this was just a terrible match. Like, Tyson Kidd is so very good in the ring, and Otunga's very not so good in the ring, I guess. Basically, the match, Tyson looked good the entire time, and Otunga just got a cheap win. That's all it was. It was very disappointing. I mean, I know WWE wants to make Otunga look good, but what is beating Tyson Kidd going to do to make Otunga look good? I mean, everybody beats Tyson Kidd when Tyson Kidd should be beating other people, when he's the more talented star who's just not being given an opportunity. But yeah, we'll see what happens with these guys. Then the Primetime Players beat the Usos. It was a good match, tag teams, always fun to watch. I'm sad that Usos are like they're just always have been like the jobbers of the tag division, and they're probably one of the most talented teams in the tag division, and with them being brothers, they work so well together. Not them taking away from Primetime Players. They are an excellent tag team as well. I love watching those two guys. They're hysterical. I'm going to stop the video here because I think this is the last slide, 14. Yeah, and I'll continue on the next video.